Welcome to the channel, everyone. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Let's dive right into today's updates. The highs, lows, and missteps in the Packers' loss to the Lions. The Green Bay Packers, accustomed to the chilly outdoor conditions, generally thrive in harsh weather. With their home field subject to all elements, they're built to endure whatever nature throws their way. Meanwhile, the Detroit Lions are more accustomed to the sheltered environment of Ford Field's dome, where they avoid the harsh outdoor elements for most of their season. Ironically, however, it was Green Bay that struggled to handle the downpour during Sunday's game, despite their presumed weather advantage. What should have favored the Packers instead unraveled as penalties, dropped catches, and a pivotal pick six thrown by Jordan Love allowed Detroit to dominate, scoring 24 unanswered points at one stage and finishing with a 24-14 victory. Packers head coach Matt LaFleur lamented, "We just made too many errors that you can't make against a solid team. We had penalties, bad snaps, and the ball hit the ground too often. It's impossible to succeed when you play like that." On the other side, Detroit played a clean, disciplined game with only a few penalties and 0 turnovers. "I'm not surprised at all that we played well outdoors," said Lions head coach Dan Campbell. "People say we're a dome team, but we're built to compete anywhere, rain or shine. We can handle any conditions, and today we proved that." Let's take a closer look at the good, bad, and ugly from this matchup, starting with the tough spots for Green Bay. First, the turnaround moment, a crucial interception trailing 10-3. As the first half was winding down, Jordan Love committed a costly error that turned the tide. Under pressure from Lions linebacker Alex Anzalone, Love attempted a risky pass to Josh Jacobs in the flat. Lions safety Kirby Joseph anticipated the move, intercepting the ball and returning it 27 yards for a touchdown, pushing Detroit's lead to 17-3. "It was a critical mistake. I just didn't see him," Love admitted. That pick six marked Joseph's 6th interception of the season, placing him at the top of the league alongside Green Bay's own Xavier McKinney. Campbell praised Joseph's natural instincts and play-reading abilities, saying, "We saw that raw talent when he first came to us. He has great ball skills, and he's grown into a top safety in this league." Tasta Siumju costly drops. Packers receivers falter in the rain. Green Bay's offense suffered from multiple dropped passes, which extinguished potential scoring drives and drained momentum. During their opening drive, which lasted nearly 8 minutes, the Packers had to settle for a field goal when Chris Brooks missed a critical touchdown pass. Other players followed suit with mistakes. Romeo Doubs, Tucker Kraft, and Dontavian Wicks all dropped passes that could have kept drives alive or even led to touchdowns. Wicks's late-game drop in the end zone prevented Green Bay from pulling closer on the scoreboard. The wet conditions seemed to hinder the Packers' play, while the Lions, who typically play indoors, adapted to the weather with ease. "Catching in the rain is tough, but that's no excuse," Daubs noted. "We've got to learn from this, review the film, and be ready for anything coming our way this season." Undisciplined penalties hurt Green Bay. The Packers also fell victim to recurring penalties, finishing the game with 10 for a total of 67 yards. Among the most problematic infractions, Kaizian Nixon opened the game with a 15-yard unnecessary roughness penalty, setting a rough tone. Nixon was later flagged for holding, extending a Detroit drive that ended in a touchdown. Defensive lineman TJ Slayton committed a neutral zone infraction that set up another Lions score. Several offensive penalties derailed Packers' drives, killing their offensive rhythm and momentum. Linebacker Eric Wilson commented on the situation, saying, "This isn't who we are. We're a strong team, but these penalties have been killing us. Clean that up and we'll show what we're capable of." Tanis Tuana's miscues in the rain, slippery hands and sloppy execution. Trailing 24-3 in the third quarter, the Packers managed to push deep into Detroit's territory. However, back-to-back fumbled snaps by Love prevented Green Bay from capitalizing on the drive. While they salvaged a field goal, these missed opportunities added up, preventing the team from catching up. Love admitted, "We need to fix those fumbled snaps, and that's on me to get it right." Thurston Mamustand tougher team prevails. A single play captured the physical gap between the two teams. Late in the first half, Detroit's David Montgomery fought for additional yards, gaining 8 after contact and moving Detroit deep into Packers territory. Detroit's ability to play physical, disciplined football under challenging conditions underscored their dominance in this matchup. Faustauchasas, Green Bay's fragile cornerbacks and other setbacks. Green Bay's cornerback Jair Alexander missed the game with a knee injury, highlighting a troubling trend. Since 2018, Alexander has missed nearly half of Green Bay's games, raising questions about his long-term durability as a key player. Positive takeaways amidst the struggles. Despite a challenging day, Green Bay had some silver linings. running back. Josh Jacobs was a standout, running for 95 yards on 13 carries, including a 37-yard burst and several double-digit runs. Receiver Jaden Reed had an impressive 113-yard performance, keeping the offense alive with some key catches. Defensive end Aaron Mosby, undrafted in 2022, recorded his first career sack, a small but promising milestone. Looking ahead, the Packers will need to regroup and address their mistakes. With sharper execution and a focus on eliminating penalties, they have the talent to bounce back.